Hey, it's Ruben in the shop doing another What Sold video. It was a long weekend, pretty slow long weekend, but that's fine. Just keep on trucking. This first shirt that sold, Rudy's Honky Tonk. I got it in a closet, so I got only like 25 cents, 50 cents into it. It sold for $30 on Depop. This next one is Oral Roberts University. This is a Blue Line champion from the 70s ish. That sold for $23. Classic Fit Ralph Lauren Double XLT sold for $22. Here's a polka dot shirt from the $500 closets. This sold, probably in a couple hours. Sold for $32. Next is this Upslope craft beer t-shirt, part of my craft beer t-shirt experiment. That sold for $15. Took a couple weeks to sell. Got this FootJoy to Knowen. It's a country club. It's a pullover. That sold for $19. Another shirt from the $500 closets. That sold for $25. Same story here, $25. Levi's Henley sold for $18. It's a vintage shirt, probably European, based on it being a 42 centimeter. That sold for $30. Super shiny. Albuquerque 1986 Balloon Festival. That sold for $30. Puffy paint graphic. I love this one. Hash House Harry's in El Paso. Sold for $28. Pearl Snap short sleeve, $15. Central Michigan pullover jacket, kind of small, sold for $17. And this Nike pullover jacket, that sold for $35. On to the hard goods. Sold the CD rack for $23 on Macari plus shipping of $17. This is, it's like some type of board game stuff. They're little lead figures that sold for $125. It's like just a random box of stuff. I paid $25 at the Salvation Army. It's a nice little turnaround. Sold this car. It's a die-cast car. I got this like 2 years ago. This is the last one in a big lot I bought. That sold for $20. Good to see it go. Sold these yearbooks. They're a military school from the 40s. I sold all three for $120. And they're going to Norway, I think. And I paid $0.25 a piece. So that was a great buy. Got these little seagulls. You put them on the wall. Those sold for $20. Took about 24 hours to sell. Sold this creepy guy for $20 on Etsy. Got this British TV show, Last Detective. That sold for $14. This book set, I didn't know anything about it, but I saw that group of witches, and I was like, yeah. So the Chronicles of Prydain, that sold for $30. Sold this tiki mug. It's a coconut. Sold that for $20. Van Halen CD. This one sold because the CD itself is like this Target version. So that's earlier, probably like a first release. That sold for $10. Sold these little pins for Girl Scouts. $11 for those three. Xbox One, Lego, Marvel. Sold on Macari for $12 free shipping. This is pretty funny. This is a cookbook from a TV show that Burt Reynolds was in. That sold for $10. I bought a whole collection of cookbooks right at the beginning of the pandemic, just so I'd have stuff to list, and they slowly sell. Sold this piece of paper ephemera. Checkpoint Chico Santa Fe. It's from the 70s. That sold for 20 bucks. Took about a week to sell. Sold this lot of Laura Nero albums for $15 on Etsy. No, I didn't. On eBay. $15. And that was it. So, like I said, not too much for a long weekend, but we'll get this packed up and shipped out in the next hour or so. Hit me up if you have any questions.